Thank you, Atle. And good morning, everyone. Welcome to day one of our conference, and welcome to Oslo. This is our third gathering as an independent nonprofit association, and each year our conferences are growing bigger and better. We are very appreciative of Norway's hospitality and the hospitality of the Norwegian Gaming and Foundation Authority, which has done an amazing amount of work to prepare for this conference. Special thanks to Atle and his staff. Atle, who you will hear from in a minute, has put together not only the conference venue, but also the conference program, and his preparation has been second to none. He and his staff have overlooked no details in making this conference possible. A round of applause, please, for Atle and his staff. This is IAGR's first conference in Scandinavia and is the latest in a string of firsts for the association, for which all of us can be very proud. In addition to achieving firsts by holding previous conferences in South Africa and Singapore, the association has worked hard over the last few years to make a name for itself in the gaming sector. Under the leadership of a talented group of trustees and a strong membership, IAGR has established itself as the premier international association of gaming regulators. This accomplishment has given IAGR a real voice in gaming, which is good for all of us. We as an association have made and are making meaningful contributions to improve gaming regulation. We have done this by becoming thought leaders, by increasing our visibility, by expanding our partnerships, and by enhancing our member communications. Let's take a look at what we've been able to accomplish over just the last few years. Today, IAGR is making substantive contributions to improve the effectiveness and efficiency of gaming. Through our subcommittees, we are making a real difference. This includes, under the leadership of Trustee Pete Meng, creation of a multi-jurisdictional business forum, which is being launched as a pilot project in several jurisdictions, and which you'll hear more about at both the business meeting and later during today's conference program. Today, members are making use of the members-only portal, in which Trustee Birgit Sand and her team have established knowledge-sharing groups to continue our conversations with one another between conferences. If you haven't already activated your portal account, I urge you to do so that you too can take part in these conversations. Today, thanks to the work of trustees Jenny Williams and A.G. Burnett, we are making progress in our work to identify standards for the transfer of games test results and are laying the foundation to develop game technical standards. Today, IAGR is a regular contributor to the International Masters of Gaming Law publications, having written articles providing a regulator's perspective on topics including match fixing and how the industry and regulators may better collaborate with one another. Today, IAGR is in ongoing communication with associations such as the Gaming Standards Association, the International Masters of Gaming Law, the International Association of Gaming Advisors, and the American Gaming Association. We offer feedback on ideas that are impacting regulation and also keep those organizations up to date on the work that we are doing. Today, IAGR has an active presence at gaming conferences throughout the world and also has a presence on social media with a LinkedIn group that already has attracted 150 members and a Twitter account. I urge you to join our LinkedIn group if you haven't already, and also to follow us on Twitter by searching on IAGR_org. It's IAGR_org. Do it now. Today, we are in regular communication with you, the membership, through frequent emails, our website, and regular newsletters. And none of this mentions the foundational accomplishments we have made to build a solid bank account balance, establish a secretariat and a team of professional advisors, and to update our website. Finally, we have once again increased our jurisdictional and ordinary membership roles to new highs. We have added 8 new jurisdictions over the last year, bringing our jurisdictional membership to 58. Since 2011, our jurisdictional membership has grown by 65%. Among those of you who are here today are delegates representing gaming jurisdictions in Asia, Europe, South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. Not only do you represent the far reaches of the world, but several jurisdictional members are new to IAGR, including Italy, the Czech Republic, and Macau. This week's conference is another important milestone in our evolution, and I am pleased to announce that for the third year in a row, we have set a new record for attendance with more than 200 delegates in attendance at today's conference. As a result of these achievements, you can see that today, IAGR is truly leading the world in gaming regulation. And what is even more exciting than what we've been able to accomplish to date is what tomorrow holds, because IAGR, I believe, is poised to take its activities to even greater heights. As gaming continues its march around the world and advancing gaming technologies challenge us, we regulators need each other more and more. And the industry also needs us. Together, we can achieve a smarter regulatory environment. This creates an opportunity for IAGR to expand its voice in the gaming sector, and I look forward to seeing how much more we will be able to accomplish by the time we get together in 2014. Before I close, I'd like to extend a special thanks again to Atle, who headed the conference subcommittee, and to the trustees who made up that subcommittee, Pete Meng of Singapore, Sarobi Maja, South Africa, Jenny Williams, Great Britain, Trude Feld, our secretary, Norway, and Mariah Eckel, our secretariat from the US. And many thanks to the other Board of Trustee members who have contributed throughout the year to the organization. A.G. Burnett, Nevada, Blair Cairncross, New Zealand, Dale Fuga, Canada, Kay McDonald, Antigua, Becky Mlambo, South Africa, Birgit Sand, Denmark, Ruben Portanier, Malta, David Rebuck, New Jersey, and Mike Sarquis of Australia. As we open the conference, I invite you to take advantage of the networking breaks and other opportunities to connect with our colleagues. In addition to the information you gain from the conference panels and the other sessions, the contacts you make will serve you well in the months ahead as you work to improve the regulation of gaming at home. I will now turn the program back to Atle. Thank you.
Thank you, Susan. And finally, it's my pleasure on behalf of the Norwegian Gaming and Foundation Authority and all my clever staff who has been doing a lot of work to prepare this conference to wish you all welcome. As you said, Susan, besides of being the host, I'm also in the board chair for the conference committee, and that has been a really interesting period for now 3 years to plan those conferences or the contents of these conferences. And I shall not repeat what both of you have said about gaming and gambling and our international challenge and our very good international regulatory cooperation. But I was very happy when we all decided that you would come to Norway, that I finally could host this conference. And while I was sitting yesterday and doing the last details, I had my iPad on and I played some music in the background. And when I suddenly listened to the music I had in my iPad, it was the old band Yes, Rick Wakeman's, and the song Journey to the Center of the World. And I don't know if you feel that you have come to the center of the world in Norway, but anyway, we will hope you have some good days coming up here. I hope you'll have the chance to visit Oslo, to visit the surroundings around Oslo. I know that some of you will take the Norway in a nutshell trip and go into the fjords area, west to Bergen, and back to Oslo before you go home. And I know that the weather will be good, so you will get a good week from now on in Norway. So please, welcome everybody, and I now give the floor to Anne Mette Gjelle, who is going to kick off the program. So welcome everyone.